Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. In this video today, we're up here at the tiny house doing some work, and I want to introduce to you a very, very cool product from a friend of mine, Keith. This is a thermal neutral technology. This is a sleep system that is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Now there is a website to this system. It's k3core.com. I'll put it in the video as a link down below in the description box. Now the blanket that I'm going to be reviewing today is called the GameChanger. And I'm going to repeat myself here. I have never had a sleep system that works like this. It's nothing like anything I've ever had. The temperature that you can use this sleeping system for is anywhere from about 80 to 85 degrees all the way down to about 30 degrees Fahrenheit. This works on a technology that they call KeloFlex, and what this technology is it's a foam that is sandwiched between two layers of material.
Introducing KeloFlex, the patented revolutionary heart and soul of the GameChanger. This open cell synthetic requires no batteries, Wi-Fi, or AI. All it needs is you. Your body's natural energy charges the cells of KeloFlex, creating a thermal-regulated environment that dissipates excess heat and moisture.
Again, this model of blanket is called the GameChanger, and it is remarkable. The material, the KeloFlex material, the foam, it's a microbial foam, so you're not going to get fungus, you're not going to get odor, you're not going to get things like that. And what it does is it helps you maintain your body's core temperature while exiting moisture away from your body. And it blows me away. I found out about this technology when I was at Fire to Fire teaching this year. And a guy came up to me and he said, "Hey, do you use a sleeping bag?" And I said, "Yes, I do." He said, what would you think if I told you that I knew about a sleeping bag that you could get into wet and that it would dry you and maintain your body's core temperature? And at first, I got to be honest with you, I thought that it was a guy, you know, like a snake charmer. I thought, there's no way that that's possible. He was so confident in his product, he just sent it out. There was 18 pounds of product in this box. So again, this one is the GameChanger. This is 41 ounces. So they come in different thicknesses. You can see that there is paracord. There's like a drawstring here. Comes in a very nice bag. And I'm going to sleep with this tonight in my hammock. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. We have been using this. Gene and I have been using the GameChanger for about a week now at home, and we absolutely love it. You don't get too hot. You don't get too cold. You're just very, very comfortable all through the night. I know that you guys might be thinking that I'm crazy, but I'm being straight up with you guys. Now, what's cool about this blanket is if you look at the top of the blanket, you have these sewn in areas, okay? These areas are for you to put the blanket around yourself and use it almost like a poncho. Again, let's not forget that the KeloFlex technology takes moisture and exits it away from your body. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. If you think about Gore-Tex or something like that, those are excellent moisture barriers. And what they do is they prevent moisture from coming into the product. Where KeloFlex is so much different. they're not trying to stop moisture from coming in. The foam itself expels water. So not only do you have a beautiful blanket with these areas here, but at the bottom, there's a lot of magic here at the bottom. There's no fasteners, there's no zippers or nothing like that to worry about. And at the bottom, you have these two little pouches. So if you have two people, you can have your own foot pouch per person, like Gene can use one side and I can use the other, or we can share a compartment. Or if you're by yourself, you can put your feet in there and it just works. I'm telling you folks, these are cool. I'm gonna put it in the hammock tonight. I'm gonna sleep on it here because the material is very soft. The stitching is really good. The product, it really speaks for itself. So there's lots of different configurations that you can use it, but I'm really sold on the GameChanger. It's crazy. It reminds me in some ways as a Woobie, because you know how a Woobie or a poncho liner, you'll feel like when it's hot outside it cools you, and when it's cold outside it warms you. That's kind of what this reminds me of, but on a much bigger scale, because you have 2 layers of material with the KeloFlex foam inside. It's just amazing. So if you're going to be sleeping on this, I've seen videos where they were caught in a rainstorm and slept in this all night long and didn't have no problems. I also saw some footage of a guy that took it on I think it was a canoe trip for, I forget how long he was out there, but he got in the water and did some swimming during the day, and then at night he was still kind of damp, his clothes, and he climbed in and he said he had no problems. So we're gonna give it a shot and let you know what we find in the morning. If you're gonna be sleeping on the ground or in a tent, don't forget that you're gonna need something to break conduction. So if you have a sleeping pad or some duff material or something underneath you, but honestly, you don't even really need that. I've got it draped around my body and I'm already warming up. Let's put it in the hammock. The quality of these bags are really nice. The drawstring, everything about it, his product is just wonderful. You can actually take the GameChanger and you can fold a section underneath yourself and you can lay on that and then bring the other side over your body, so you do have in some ways a conduction barrier. So I'm going to sleep with this tonight just like you saw it, and I'll let you know what happened through the night, and in the morning I'll give you my feedback. Okay, so I've got my GameChanger sitting in the hammock, and what I want to do right now is I just want to get in it. I'm not going to sleep yet, but I want to see what it feels like out here. So let's go ahead and just sit right on in the hammock. Make sure my feet are clean, get the dirt off my feet. Put them down in the pocket. Wow, that's impressive. It feels comfortable. So not only is the KeloFlex work as an insulation, but it also works as a cushion. So it's a very comfortable sleep system. Now I'm going to lay it over the top of my body here. Now what I could do is reach back for that little pocket right here and lay it over my body almost like a mummy. So I'm going to do that for a second or two, and then I'll tell you what I think about it. In a short amount of time, that wasn't long, I felt comfortable. Another thing that comes to mind with the GameChanger is when you are inside of an object like a sleeping bag and you breathe, your condensation will develop inside of the bag. Now the cool thing about the KeloFlex foam is it will take that moisture away from your bag so you don't develop condensation inside of it. In fact, you could take 2 people and put them inside underneath this blanket, and even 2 people isn't enough to cause condensation. So what I'm saying is the condensation buildup of 2 people exits faster than you can create it. It's very comfortable right now, but I'm really excited to see what it's going to feel like tonight when I go to sleep. We're expecting temperatures in the mid to high 40s. So that's well within the threshold of what the GameChanger is capable of. And I'm going to use only this tonight. And if I get cold or anything like that, I'll show you guys and I'll tell you about it. And that's about all I have for you right now. I think once we get bundled in and our body's core temperature is starting to produce its own heat inside the system, I think that's really when we're going to notice that these things shine. Because at home, I can already tell you that these are awesome. So the size of the blankets are wonderful.
For as long as companies have been selling sleeping bags, the same question has been on everyone's mind. Will it keep me warm? Here's the problem. You are a mammal. You are warm-blooded. Your goal shouldn't be warmth. Your goal should be... What is thermal neutral? It means not too hot and not too cold. Our bodies are constantly working to maintain the same temperature. Comfortable sleep. That is our goal, and KeloFlex is how we achieve it. You won't get hot, you won't get cold, you'll get comfortable. And if that doesn't get your warm-blooded heart beating at least a little bit faster, try this on for size. If you get into a GameChanger when you're wet, you will get dry.
Well, good morning. I thought that I would talk to you this morning about the GameChanger and how my night went. That thing was fantastic. I stayed perfectly warm. I didn't get cold. I didn't get hot. It was perfect all through the night. This morning, about 4 o'clock this morning, my feet got cool, but they were not cold. Now, I didn't wear any socks or anything to bed like I normally do, so I really wanted to test the GameChanger. I wore exactly what you see. I have a t-shirt and some shorts on and no pants or socks or anything. So I wanted to give the GameChanger the opportunity to really shine in almost the worst case scenario, and it did wonderful. My feet got cool, but they didn't get cold, so there's a fine line there. So as far as my experience was last night with the GameChanger, I was very happy with it. It did a good job. It was fantastic. In fact, I really like the little pockets that you put your hand in, because what I did is I put my feet together in one of the down pockets for your feet, and I laid almost at an angle, and I put my head in that little pocket up above, and I kind of folded myself in like a burrito, and it worked good. So the GameChanger, from my experience, gets a big thumbs up.
KeloFlex makes the GameChanger the first sleep system ever to work with the laws of thermodynamics instead of fighting them.
I used the GameChanger for the last 2 nights, and I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. I get cold super easy, so I've been using the puffer on top of me. So just one of these, a thin little down puffer, and then underneath, to break the convection, I have a wool blanket. Because again, I'm a lady, I get cold easy. And so last night, my feet got a little bit chilly. And so I had an idea with these 2 pockets at the bottom. So I took this pocket, tucked it into that one, and then I tucked my feet up into there. So I was able to have a double layer of the KeloFlex at my feet, so that way I was warm and toasty and I slept like a baby after that. So a big thumbs up for the original GameChanger for me. I absolutely loved it. I was able to use the pockets up at the top that are for hands. I use this one like a little hood. So it was a little hoodie for my head and kept my head warm. So great for me. I enjoyed it a lot. It kept me nice and warm. So one more thing that I noticed about the GameChanger, when I took this foot pocket and tucked it into this one here, what it did is it made this side burrito me even more, and it layered over the other one, and it kept me even warmer. It sealed off any open air that was coming in, so worked great.
Well, folks, you're probably wondering what are my final thoughts on the GameChanger. First thing I'll say is I absolutely love the GameChanger. They do come in different lengths, so make sure that when you're ordering that you get the right length, because the one that I got, it was a little bit too short for me. I think if I could have got the right length, it would have made my experience much better, because I felt like when I was sleeping, I just didn't have enough surface area covering my body. But I never got cold. My feet got cool, but they weren't cold. There's a big difference between cool feet and cold feet. I had cool feet, so it was good. No problem there. I love the pockets. I love the KeloFlex. I love the fact that this antimicrobial material does not mold, it does not smell, and I absolutely love the technology of the wicking, taking moisture away from your body. It was crazy. The night before last night, we got a lot of rain, and we were scrambling around trying to put camping gear away because the rain it wasn't on the forecast, and it kind of came out of nowhere. Both of us got wet putting stuff away, and we thought, what better time to test these blankets than right now when our clothes is damp. So we climbed in, and both of us had very positive results. We did not get cold, and we did dry out, and it was impressive. So if you guys are interested in the GameChanger, and they have many more products on the website as well. So I'll put a link to k3core.com, and there's also going to be a Kickstarter for the GameChanger coming soon. So whenever that happens, I'll update the description box with that link as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave your comments down below, like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, click all notifications, and until next time, have a beautiful day. We'll see you then. Bye for now.
At Thermal Neutral, we are proud to introduce the GameChanger as our first product. But we are just getting started. Join with us as we harness the power of this new discovery and bring high-quality, comfortable sleep indoors and out to you and the world.